That makes no sense to me. At the end of the day, you choose how many people you want to sleep with.
No, you don't.
How many people you want to
I don't choose how many people I want to sleep with. It comes up with the girl. She
So
decides.
you're telling me that you have no say in that situation?
No, I have a say, but you think I can go up to her and go, I want to have sex with you, and she'll say yes.
Already cancelled.
G'day.
Hey.
Hello.
How are we?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's the Already Cancelled podcast.
It's the Already Cancelled podcast. That's what you sounded like.
Shit, I literally was just about to ask people to subscribe, and then that happened. Like, how can we ask someone to subscribe?
No, because you said it weird. That's why I was just repeating what you said.
And the shame about it is we don't edit anything out, so it has to stay in there.
I know, this is like, it's as live as a podcast could ever get.
Yeah.
In the action, in the moment.
True.
What's going on?
Not much.
I don't know. Do you want to do the thing where you're like, oh,
Just do the subscription thing first?
Oh, yeah. Subscribe, everybody.
Yeah.
Just hit that button. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe. If you're on YouTube right now, hit subscribe button.
Yeah.
What do they say? Turn on the notification bell so you get us every time we drop something.
Have you ever turned on the notification bell on YouTube?
No.
Any channel?
I don't. I've realized that I don't use YouTube to its full potential.
What do you mean?
I'm very basic with it. I don't subscribe to people. I don't whatever that bell thing is.
The notification.
But there is some really like fluent YouTube users out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like they are the most committed of all platforms. Is a YouTube committed person.
I get Yaz not hitting the notification bell, using YouTube, standard, nothing like too fancy.
I use it like Google.
Kian pays for YouTube Premium.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I would expect him to do the notifications.
No. I do it because I get access to everything with no ads.
Right.
Shout out YouTube.
Guys, just real quick. Thoughts on tap water? Like honest thoughts.
Filtered water. I don't drink filtered water, but I want to drink filtered water.
Just be blessed you have water, mate.
Well,
No, I
yeah.
am. And this is the reason why I'm drinking it right now. But whether you like it or not, it tastes like toilet water.
No, you know why? I think it's like, I saw some TikToks, did some research, and they have this, I don't know what it is, but some sort of like chemical that shows you the components and how much like metal.
There's a lot of metals in there. A lot of metals.
Chemicals.
Fluorides and things like that.
God, that tastes like
it's not good for you.
That tastes bad. That's no good.
Yeah, there's a lot of conspiracies around water. Maybe we should dive into that next time.
Conspiracies into water.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll figure that out soon.
That's not a bad idea.
We've put out on the Cancel Squad broadcast channel on Instagram, everyone, for their favourites Would You Rathers.
Oh, I love a good Would You Rather.
We've compiled the list down to the top 3, what I think is the most engaging to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, Nishi, get ready.
Oh, no.
I'll do your one last.
Oh, we're getting separate ones?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's one specifically asked to be answered by you.
Oh. I like
but
that.
the other ones were across us.
All right, let's go. Let's get
Okay,
into
the
it.
first one, I think, let's get it's a pretty intense one. From dev.b__.
Right.
Would you rather relive your birth or watch your conception?
Relive my birth for sure. Don't look at me like I'm the weird one here.
No, it's not weird. I mean, look, they're both a bit odd, but I would say...
At least I'm involved in one of them, actually involved.
Well, you're just doing basically...
Well, you are one of them.
Yeah, that literally you lived that before.
But so you literally can go back now
Yeah.
with the full understanding level knowledge and come out of your mum's vagina.
Oh, wait. Oh, relive it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought like watch it.
No, like relive your birth. That's what it means.
Or relive my conception.
Or watch your conception.
I would...
Oh, okay. It's making sense.
Yeah.
All right, this is a difficult one.
I think
Yes.
watch the conception because...
Sorry.
No, you know why?
Intrusive thoughts.
I want to see what the doctor did because... I don't know if you guys know this. When I was born, right, the doctor pressed too like hard on my head.
You just answered so much questions.
It all makes sense. Up.
Did he just press or did he like...
Okay, calm your farm. But obviously something went wrong because he pinched a nerve. And no, I was paralyzed, half paralyzed in my face for 6 months. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Holy
so
crap.
now that's the reason why I have a twitch that won't go away.
Why
because
would you
there's
want to
nerve
relive
damage.
that?
No, I want to see because they should have sued the doctor.
Hold on. So wait, hold on. Do you want to relive your birth
No, I want to watch it.
Would you rather relive your birth
You have to relive it. You are the baby.
or watch your conception?
I want to watch my conception. So I want to see what the doctor did.
No.
Conception. The doctor did not have sex with your mom.
Now it makes sense. It makes sense. The squeeze all makes sense. It's coming back.
I want to see what
Hold
the
on.
doctor
Okay.
did.
I didn't know.
Let me
I
explain.
I understood.
You understand? Conception's when your mum and your daddy.
Yeah, I know. I got
when
it.
a man loves a woman.
I got it. Don't need the birds
And
and,
the
the bees.
snake goes into the
conversation here.
bush,
Okay. just don't.
into the cave,
Oh my
vomits.
Okay.
Wait, what? Is that the story that you were told?
No, we're just making it up on the spot.
That's a really good analogy.
Yeah,
that one.
snake goes into the cave.
Very
and
good metaphor. Analogy.
vomits.
Don't know the difference. Anyways, continue.
Anyway, no. Obviously, the first one. I
Okay,
would
so
want to
you-
relive my birth.
You'd relive your birth.
So you are the baby. You're not watching it. You
You're gonna-
are the
Yeah,
baby.
Yes. I want to relive my birth.
You'd come out, you'd see the light,
Yeah. Well, that's
you'd
the
crawl
only
up to your
option.
mum, you'd breastfeed a little
Yeah.
bit.
You'd see the doctor's hands come down and you'd be like,
Not today.
Don't squeeze, bitch! Don't squeeze the day!
all of a sudden, Avnisha's a genius.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay,
Her head's
I'm still a
like full
genius.
on Jimmy Neutron head.
What else did the doctor do? Did he grab your nose and pull it?
He's one to talk. Honestly, this guy is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a piece of shit sometimes. I'm going to say that he's more of a piece of shit for laughing that hard.
Yeah, you laughed a bit
no,
too
that
hard.
was-
Like
that-
the
that
first
was
laugh wasn't
too
right, but
fucking
then
good.
it went a bit.
That was too good.
Anyway, moving on. Next, would you rather?
What would you do? You'd relive your birth or watch your conception?
I think relive birth. I've done it once. I could do it again.
Nah. I wouldn't
would
relive
watch
my
your
birth.
parents-
Imagine
Brother,
fully being aware, understanding that you were inside your mother
it's an experience.
and coming out of
It's
her.
a great
Who
experience.
cares? That's normal.
Miraculous-
That's not weird.
I'd watch my parents have sex.
That's wild.
That is weird.
No,
bro.
I've
That's
seen it
weird.
already anyway. That's why I would do it.
What do you mean you've
I've
seen
walked in on my parents before.
Did you stay there? And
No, I stood there just watch. No, they told me to get out. I'm either remembering something completely wrong, but there was at one point I saw my parents in the main bathroom,
Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
Hey.
like they were like feeling naughty.
Yeah, a bathroom. It's like they can't.
And I want to go into too much detail because my parents watch and listen to this.
Yeah, don't go into
and
too
they'd be
much.
distraught.
Yes, don't.
And maybe they're like, no, Ken, that's not what happened. But I remember.
go into detail.
No, don't go into detail.
Is there something specific that you want to say that you can't say?
I can tell you. I want to say what position I saw them in.
But they wouldn't like that.
That's
They
what I'm
wouldn't
saying.
Like, yeah, don't say it because your parents wouldn't like it.
Just say it and then we'll be. I just want to just hear it.
No, no one's
You
gonna,
won't.
You won't add
No,
the
you'll
video.
make sure it doesn't get edited out.
You do the audio on this show technically.
Yeah,
so
well, you do the visual, and that's even worse.
But I don't
I put subtitles.
gosh. No, but I don't get why you wouldn't want to like relive your birth. That's so odd to me. Like I don't think it's weird at all.
You're inside your mum's vagina.
You're coming out of your mom's vagina,
Exactly.
and that's not weird.
Yeah, she's got a point. You're going out. It's not like I'm fucking going in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, each to their own. I'd
enough.
prefer just to watch. Oh, sweet. That's when I was made. Hectic.
I don't know what I'd do. No, I don't want to watch it.
No.
Oh,
Could you imagine if it was the wrong one and it was actually your brother's conception?
makes no difference really. But imagine your dad's a premature ejaculator, and it's like, do you want to see the memory of when you were conceived? It's like, yes, and they're like, and you're back, and you're like, what the fuck?
That's so true. You don't know.
You just don't know. It could be 10 seconds.
Whether you'd have to sit through like 14 hours of labor being inside
fuck
your
that.
mum.
I'm watching my parents.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
So-
No
come
way.
on.
No,
Thank you.
imagine being full consciousness of Nisha and your mum's in 14 hours labour and you're like,
Sorry, Mom, you're going through it again because I'm not watching my conception. That's so messed up.
All right. Well, there you go. 2 against 1. Let's move on to the next one. This
right.
one's a bit more deeper, and I thought this would get a lot of good conversation out from DJ Geo Rob. Would you rather be rich in an authoritarian country
Rich, okay.
or poor in a free one?
rich. Always rich.
Yeah, rich.
I'd say rich too.
Nah, dude, you got to
But
realize.
you see, this is what it's about ethics, right? So would you rather live in a country where everyone is free, or in a country where people are categorized and
is anyone even free these days?
Yeah, that's
in any
true.
country, bro.
you
no,
know what?
but
You're right.
hypothetically speaking, obviously there is in this situation a free country and you're actually free but you're poor, or you're rich in an Authoritative. I hate that word.
Authoritarian.
Authoritarian. Okay.
So what's an authoritarian
It's a
country?
favoring or enforcing strict obedience to an authority at an expense of personal freedom. So you would say something maybe like a dictatorship country. So a country like North Korea.
Okay, but you have to be mindful,
So
right?
if you're rich in North Korea,
Oh, no, fuck North Korea.
This is
If we're going that far, fuck North Korea. I'd rather be
in a free country,
poor.
in a free country.
you don't want to
yeah,
see your people suffer.
Yeah, there's a difference.
with that, but also if you're rich, but you're being,
Poor quality of life.
supervised, you have your poor quality of life.
Yeah.
You may. What are you going to spend your expenses on? What are you going to spend money on if someone's looking down and saying you can spend it on this, and that, but not this, and that? Like
It just depends on how sick of a person you are to see other people suffer. You don't want to. I don't want to see other people
yeah,
suffer.
you don't want to see people suffer.
For the sake of having all the money in the world that you want. No, it's not really worth it, is it?
It's not.
Yeah, I'll take being poor.
Poor in free country.
Yeah.
That was easy. That was actually quite easy.
Yeah.
Well,
Now
when
this-
you compare
We
it
got
to
there in the
when
end.
you compare it to North Korea,
When you
it's-
put it into practice. Let's look at the next one. This is the third and final one from Cancel Squad, guys. Thanks for sending him in. This is from a guy called That's Big Chinese Guy.
Is he big?
It'd
be weird if
I
he
only saw
wasn't.
his profile
It'd be weird
picture.
if he wasn't big or Chinese. That'd just be.
He's a
strange.
solid bloke. He's a solid bloke.
Okay, so what's his?
Avnisha, would you rather be Kian or Yaz?
That's a great fucking question. You have to answer too,
Yeah. Okay.
and then you give us a reason why.
Yeah.
Oh, see, both of you get so offended.
No.
You're so easily offended. All
It's
right.
fine. We're equally offended, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay.
Do you want me to give you some insight about my life?
Yeah. Can you give me a
No,
bit
well,
of
why don't you
context?
ask some questions?
Are you happy, Yaz?
Wait a second. Why was that the question that everyone laughs? Like, that's more fucked up than the question itself. Am I happy?
Easily offended? Yeah.
Am I happy? Genuinely?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes.
Are you happy, Kim?
Yeah, 100%.
He's overplaying it. You heard. Come on. That
How
was
can I not be
that
happy?
was overacting.
How can I not be happy? I have an abundance of love and care and family
That's
and
true.
friends and support around me. How can I not be happy?
Do you have many regrets, Yaz?
Whoa.
What? I'm trying to get some context
No,
here.
no, no.
Wait.
I think we're talking about your voice.
Do you have any regrets?
Wait, do my voice sound weird?
You
It
went.
still sounds weird.
You went a bit demon.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Regrets?
I think you need to clear.
have any regrets?
You know when you
Sorry, let me-
She
clear
sounded
your
like
throat?
Snape. That's what
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say it again. Do you have any regrets, Yaz?
Do I have
In
any
your life?
regrets? Do I have any? Yeah. Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, like where's the regret spectrum?
Oh,
going?
it's a very normal regret that I feel a lot of people have. It's the same around the world. It's the COVID vaccine. I wish I never fucking got it. I swear to God. But besides that, no, because everything I've done, whether it was wrong or right, really led me to this point. So
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. What about you, Kiana?
No regrets.
No regrets?
No. I'm a big believer of that same point.
get
is that it all
juicy with
adds-
these questions, Nishi. Come on, these are some
Are you-
boring ass questions.
Are you lonely, Yaz?
No.
Okay. You're not lonely, Kian.
No, of
Got
course
a
not.
family.
I reckon he's got a family, but I reckon I've got more people in my life than he does.
Yeah,
Well, that's true.
but is it?
gotta
it's-
remember that.
But at the
Doesn't-
same
doesn't
time,
all come down to-
It's not family. It's quality.
No, it's quantity. It's always quantity.
It's quality.
I have a fucking army.
You have
He has an army. How much of them are quality though?
Yeah, they're average. They're pretty average.
See what I mean? But I've
He
got very
doesn't-
small, but I have a lot of quality. in
No, no,
mine.
I'm only-
but
I'm only
there's
playing
nothing.
that.
There's nothing bad or good about that. It's just a different.
Can I
different
just
phase.
ask? So Avnisha asks me all these questions first, right? She's asked me all the questions first, and I feel like they're very targeted.
No. No, they're not. I asked both of you, but I'm
Are
asking.
you happy? Are you lonely?
Do you regret anything?
Do you have regrets? It's like very pinpointed. I feel
No,
like
because look, I think you both have great quality of life in different aspects. Like obviously, I see Kian. He has a family. He has kids. He has.
Yeah, but
He has-
don't think for a second that there's no hardship in that. There's a
know,
lot
I
of
never said that.
difficulties and hardships and ups and downs. In
I
that.
feel like
Okay, but you guys didn't hear what I just said. I said there are both great aspects in both of your life, and
Yeah.
I'm listing the great aspects in your life, not the bad stuff. I was about to get to that, but the great aspects are
Yeah.
obviously your family, you have kids, you have like things, you got some of your ducks in a row, like you're, you know,
Yeah, but
You're
according to
settled-
who? According to our parents, like
No, obviously to you as well, because you
feel
made
like-
those decisions in your life.
I think you're not living, but like what you've accomplished in life, especially family wise and everything, is what Avnisha wants as well.
Yeah,
So I
like
feel
I'm
like
aligning it to what like I think I put value in, because at the end of the day, it's so subjective to every individual. But if it's a question directed to me and what I find value in life, it's family, which Yaz also has. He has a big family here.
Yeah.
He's very
and he's got very supportive parents.
very supportive parents. He's very caring towards his family and vice versa. So I think there's a lot of pluses there as well. But I think if I had to choose, that's so hard. But I've met your kids and they're adorable, so I think I'm gonna go with kids.
She's taking the kid route, Yaz. I think that's the easy way out.
Yeah.
I think that was the easy way
No,
out.
but I've met your family and they're so lovely. So,
Sorry, bro.
you're lost, Nishi. You want to see my bank account?
are you gonna Photoshop it again?
Well, thanks for those questions there, the big Chinese guy.
I forgot that was his name for a second.
All right, let's get into this. Caught red-handed. Nishi,
Yeah.
wow. Caught red-handed when cheating. You got a story for us?
Yeah, I do. So basically, which is like, first of all, have you guys ever used a Fitbit?
No,
No, I've
In
always
your
seen
life?
them and I thought, what's the point? Like, wouldn't you just wear a watch?
I charge
like an Apple Watch or
Yeah,
something?
No, but that's the thing. I charge my way too much shit already. The last thing I want to do is charge my watch. Like I'd
Yeah.
rather just keep it old school, keep it analog.
Yeah. Well, my mom has a Fitbit and she has she uses it to count 10,000 steps.
Oh god.
Like she has to reach it daily. So, and it's like a big thing in the Indian community, Fitbits and like reaching the steps. And that's what I thought they were used for and only used for really
Just
was
for
to
Indians.
That's called a pedometer.
a pedometer. Oh yeah.
I haven't heard that word in fucking years.
Do you remember getting pedometers in the Nutri-Grain cereal box?
Yes.
You know you didn't?
Yes, he did.
and it counts your steps every time.
yeah.
It was just a little thing that just the numbers would go up.
I've
And you
never
just tuck
I've
it in,
never
you
seen
tuck
that.
it where your belt is in your pants?
Yeah, belt holder.
Anyway, this is the craziest thing that happened. So a woman caught her boyfriend cheating via her Fitbit.
Her
right?
Fitbit.
Her Fitbit. Or his Fitbit. I don't know, their Fitbit, because they're connected somehow. I didn't even know you could
Oh,
do
yeah,
that.
you can
Some
connect. I think you
futuristic.
can connect like with your fitness buddy.
Yeah. So her and her partner obviously had a Fitbit. They were both connected, like, digitally, and she was sleeping. And overnight, around 2 a.m., she realizes, it like pings that her partner has lost 500 calories.
I've burnt 500 calories at 2 a.m. in the
At
morning.
2
Bro.
a.m.
Do you know burning 500 calories is like a fucking marathon?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to
Are
say.
you sure it was 500 calories?
That's what they say. 500 calories was pinged. So I don't know how many times he was doing it, but that's kind of how she caught him cheating. He was caught red-handed, and yeah, I think it's wild because
So how did she? So what? She would have questioned him. What were you doing at 2
Yeah,
a.m. in the
yeah,
morning?
yeah,
Why is it
exactly.
500 calories?
At 2
and then
a.m.
what? He confessed. Is there any further info to the story?
Let me look.
Nah,
but
he would have denied it, and
He
she
would've
would have,
been- yeah.
and she would be like,
but she might have gone through his phone, and there's like so many
so
ways.
okay,
There's
so that was
many ways.
the instigated point.
Yeah.
Well, I've just searched up here. People claim that you can burn 100 to 300 calories per sexual act, but you need to go for at least 25 minutes. So this guy would have been going
for an hour.
almost an
Yeah.
hour.
It's technically an hour of high intensity training
But
for you to hit 500.
But that's the thing. Sex is actually a really good fitness activity.
Yeah, I've heard that, but 500 calories is what?
God, he would have been going
If you
hard.
think about it. But I've found some other red-handed stories. So get this. I saw my then girlfriend, then emphasized, on the street with some guy. They were physically comfortable holding hands but touching. I'm just for all these specific. After a while, I decided to confront her. She tells me he's only her cousin. Turns out he was actually her cousin. That's so messed up.
Oh, so he didn't try
Yeah.
to save himself. He was just being
No,
honest.
he was being honest, but it was also his cousin, which is really, really weird.
Must have been ethnic. No way it was like, unless it's like fucking redneck.
You never know. It could be, like
Arabs, Indians.
Yeah, but rednecks are not cousins,
Rednecks.
aren't they? Families? Like actual like brothers
Siblings.
and sisters, siblings?
I guess they want to get real freaky, yeah.
Isn't that thing? Why? What is it?
My daddy, that one. Wait,
No,
what?
there was another one where why rednecks don't do reverse cowgirl.
Why?
Because they never turn their back on family or something like that.
Gosh. Okay, get this one, right? This one's pretty bad. A few years back, I lived with a buddy in a large apartment and we always had parties. I was flying back from Florida and wound up getting home when the party was winding down. Everyone was under blankets on the living room floor. So my buddy, with what was obviously a figure halfway down his sleeping bag doing something to him, he gave me a wide-eyed look and I cracked a smile at him until my girlfriend of 2 years, her head popped out from the sleeping bag. I was in shock for a few seconds and then went to talk, and Tyler went to talk, his friend. I cut him off and said, "You can keep her." Drove across town to my mom's that night. Done cried like a bitch too.
That shit makes me sick.
That's actually horrible. That is so messed up. I don't know how people can do that to someone. Like
It's not even a funny story. Like, it's just sickening.
It is sickening.
There's just people out there with zero morals and zero respect.
Yeah, I know. It's so true. It's so true.
And the worst is when you catch him in the act as well.
It's just so fucked.
Like imagine that coming home to your missus or your husband or your partner or whatever
with your mate.
But I think,
in your bed.
Yeah, it's so messed up. But I think if you see something like that, like it's like I don't know about closure. Obviously, you don't get closure, but you know that you're never going to go back to that person. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's been instances where there's cheating and stuff, and then you hear about the story where like either the girl or the guy keeps going back to that individual because
they're weak, because they're fucking weak humans.
No, okay, but everyone's story is different. Like, you don't know what they're going through.
If someone, I'm sorry, if someone disrespects you to that level, that's like the worst of the worst, right?
Yeah,
He goes that
100%.
and then fucking murdering you, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
children stuff is pretty high too.
they're weak humans.
Yeah.
You don't go back to someone that's done that to you. Like, what are you scared of? Not finding someone else? You're a fucking pussy, whether you're a guy or a girl.
But is it different? Here's a question. Is it different when you're older? Like, say, for example, you're in your 40s and you find out your partner's been cheating on you for 16 years.
All right, then you discuss the open relationship and then you go fucking do what you want.
Like, should you adjust it then?
If you want to adjust then, like, fuck that. But as if you'd look at that person the same.
Yeah.
You'll never look at them.
You'll never look at them.
Like, as if you want to share a bed with a scumbag like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just becomes hard. Like, fuck that. I'd rather be sleeping alone. I'd actually rather be sleeping alone.
Yeah.
But you know, I remember you like putting it into context, like when you broke up with one of your partners, you were saying that what happens is your whole future is what you get scared about because it completely changes overnight because you plan your whole life with someone and then all of a sudden overnight
everything changes.
And I never thought of that. I was like, oh my God, like that would be
yeah, but you see, all those things
terrifying.
happen because your future is meant to be better than what you've designed it to be.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's why that
true.
shit happens to you.
That's true.
Because there's
I agree
something
with that.
greater, there's something more bigger, there's something more like special destined for you to succeed.
Yeah.
And you dodged a bullet. Like you really
Fuck
did.
yeah.
You
And the
know?
amount of bullets I've dodged in my life, fuck.
Really?
Yeah. I've dodged so many bullets. Not relationship wise, but career wise.
Oh, I thought you were talking about, I was like, what do you mean, bro? I swear you've been like with LeBron since you were 16
No, but I
years
mean in
old.
general in life, like there's so many things that happen. You're like, thank fuck that happened.
Yeah.
It takes it takes a while to figure out why you're in a shit spot, but usually when you look back, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's why that happened.
Yeah.
Understood.
And there's no better feeling than when you start to realize
yeah.
and it starts to click in your mind, oh my God, thank fuck.
Do you know what? Do you know what it is? I feel like on this topic of this guy walking in on his missus, fucking whatever, going down on this bloke. I feel like you can tell someone's character while you're dating him. Like you can pick up on certain things. Do you know what I mean? And this is why I find like when I'm looking for a life partner, there's certain things that I look at that people might look at me and go, "Oh, why do you even care about that?" It's because of reasons of how easy it is. Like
picking up the red flags early,
like picking
basically.
up the red flags early, like someone with an extremely high body count. I'm like, fuck that. It's too easy for you to get with someone. I'm putting myself in a situation where I don't know if, in the future you're going to meet someone and things are going to go wrong. Do you know what I mean? Even though it's me assuming things.
On that, sorry to cut you off, but just on that point,
Yeah.
I think guy or girl, if one of them has a high body count and the other person doesn't and then they feel uncomfortable, that makes sense. But if you both have a high body count and one of them is judging the other, that doesn't make sense.
That's a whole
that's a
nother
different
topic.
thing.
Yeah,
but that's a
I'm just
whole nother topic.
But people do that though.
Whether you like it or not, and I'm going to say this, and people get pissed off when you say this, but it's literally the fucking truth. Women have the choice, the power of choice. Men don't.
What do you mean?
Avnisha, if me and you will go into a nightclub right now, right? Hypothetically speaking, if we went into a nightclub and we said, let's have a competition on how many people we can hook up with tonight.
You'd trump him by 3.
By 3.
Times 3.
Times 10. You'll hook up with any guy you approach because you have the power of choice. Guys don't have the power of choice. I'll go to 10 girls. I'll get rejected 9 times before I find one.
Hold on. I don't get the parallel though. I don't get what you're trying to say. What's your point?
My point is when I have a high body count, it's because I have something worth giving, right? When a guy gets a girl, it's because the girl has chosen to get with him. When a guy gets with a girl, it's because the girl allowed him to get with her.
That's the weirdest
Are you saying I'm wrong?
What I'm saying is choice is based upon the individual at the end of the
Exactly.
day, right? So when if someone said they had a high body count and they were like and they use that analogy,
yeah,
I would literally say that makes no sense to me. At the end of the day, you choose how many people you want to sleep with.
No, you don't.
How many people you want to
I don't choose how many people I want to sleep with. It comes up with the girl. She
so
decides.
you're telling me that you have no say in that situation?
No, I have a say, but do you think I can go up to a girl and go, I want to have sex with you? And she'll say yes.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is like you get to a point where you see a girl and she goes and you both decide it's consensual and you want to take it further. You both have a part to play in that. So if you decide...
Yes.
All I'm saying is your choice about that's your choice. So like your count is based upon you, not anyone else.
It comes down to one simple exchange of words or exchange of messaging between two people, a guy and a girl, right? The guy is usually the one that sets everything up in any type of animal kingdom or whatever, will set it up. He will either do a performance or do whatever or say certain things or behave in a certain way to get the tick of approval from the girl. That you see that across all the animal kingdom. 9
out of 10 times, yes.
Right? So what he's trying to say is it comes down to that simple little interaction where the man will do something to see if he can get acceptance from the woman to be allowed to mate. That's what he's trying to say. It's very rare that it's a woman that will do the same for a guy unless he's Jason fucking Derulo.
Yeah, exactly.
But the only difference is when you bring in that animal concept there, it's when they say mating.
That's what it is. No, that's mating.
Guys, we're going really off topic.
Hold on though. No, it's not. That's mating to have children, essentially.
No, we're talking about humans. Fuck animals off. Don't worry about animals. Forget animal kingdom.
Okay.
Avnisha, just one very simple question.
I'm so confused.
No, just answer this as truthfully as you can.
Okay.
Me and you go into a nightclub, okay? I say, let's see how many people we can hook up with tonight, winner takes all, right?
Right.
Let's say hypothetically I approach 20 girls.
Right.
How many of those 20 do you think I'm going to hook up with? And just give me a number.
Okay. 5.
5. Great number, okay? You go up to 20 guys. How many of them are going to say yes to hooking up with you?
I honestly don't know.
Just think from you're a human.
Based upon what you guys believe, you're going to say 10.
Don't say. I'd say 20.
Yeah, I don't. Look,
I would say almost 100%. 90% of guys will say yes to you. You have the power of choice. Men don't. We need to put in the work.
Yeah, but that's
so when
not
a
what I'm
girl,
saying,
a girl has a high body count of Nisha, it's because she is accepting more guys. I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
But do you understand what I'm
coming back to to bring it right back to the point of all this?
I hate that she says it doesn't make sense because it's the world that we live in.
Okay, so look, can I say something?
A guy, 90% of the time, a guy will not reject a girl.
So yes, what I'm hearing you're saying is that at the end of the day, women have more choice in the sense that guys, like if a girl approaches a guy, the chances of her getting with that guy is close to 100. That's what you're saying, as opposed to a guy who has to put a lot of effort in hopes that one of the choices, one of the girls, 1 in 10, will actually give him time. But what I'm trying to say is that ultimately, when you get to the point where let's say you choose a girl and you find a girl and you decide, okay, I'm going to get with her and we're going to, have sex, that's your choice to have sex with her and vice versa. And that adds to your body count. Ultimately, your body count is your choice and that's why it's high because you allow it to be high.
If I have a body count of 50 and a pretty girl has a body count of 50, for me to get that 50, I would have had to work 500 times harder than what she would have had to get that 50.
But why does that matter?
Of course it matters.
Okay.
Of course that matters. Does that not matter? Am I like
Well,
losing my mind?
it's not that it matters. It's just that there's a difference. There's just a difference between a man and a woman. It's a simple difference.
It's the easiest way to describe it.
And this is talking in regards to straights. When it comes to other sexualities, it's completely different.
Fuck that shit. Let's not even confuse it right now. I don't even want to confuse this conversation.
Okay. There's clearly a difference in terms of like how you got, like attaining that guy or attaining that girl. There's a difference with men and women. However, like that's your point. But what I'm saying is regardless, your body, and look, your body count's your body count. Do what you will. It's your life. But 50 and she's got 50, they're both in the same, like, they're both the same.
It's how you got there. It's so different, Nishi.
No, it's not. It's like you decided to have sex with 50 people and now she's like, and you're judging her for 50 people? That makes no sense to me.
She has the master key. I don't.
Doesn't matter. You both have 50 body. You both.
She actually has the hole. We have the key.
Listen.
We don't have the fucking key. What are you talking about?
So wait,
This is the right key for the right hole.
Okay. Yes. Can I ask you a question?
That's actually true. You need to have the right key for the right hole. But she has the master key. She can open any fucking door she wants.
No, she has a hole that can accept any key.
Anyway.
Yes. Can I ask you a question? Just so I understand what you're coming from. So let's say a girl approaches you and she has a body count of 50. Mm-hmm. And let's just say for the purposes of this argument, you also have a body count of 50, okay? You're saying that you would judge her for her body count of 50 and you'd be right to do so because of the way she attained that 50 number.
It means she's easy.
What does it mean for you though? So it means that you're not easy.
I'm not saying 50 is a high body count or a low body count.
No, but I'm just saying
hypothetically speaking, she has a high body count.
Okay.
In my mind and in my eyes, this woman is easy. She's easy to get.
And if she says the same about you, you would say that's a wrong assessment.
100%. Do you know why? Because girls don't crack onto guys the way guys crack onto girls. I had to make the first move. I'm not easy.
But you still have a body count of 50.
Doesn't matter. I'm not easy.
Is this good?
No. But that's the truth.
Sense.
But that's the truth. When I have a high body count of Nisha, hypothetically speaking, I have something offered to this girl. There's a reason why these 50 girls, all said yes to me. There is a reason for it. It's not because
I have met many girls who just want to hook up because they are feeling,
Yeah.
wow.
Exactly. My point proven.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm saying is your point is that you've had to work hard to get those girls. And I'm saying that there are girls out there who are, for lack of a better word, easy to get, fine, right? But then you haven't worked hard to get them.
Let's get
What do you mean I haven't worked hard to get them?
Well, what I'm saying
I had to get rejected by 9 girls for me to find that one.
that one easy one.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't have to be
Because there was
easy.
9 other girls that were difficult to attain. Anyway, we're going to
what I want to do is I want to have closing statements and move on.
Oh, that makes no sense. I feel a bit like
You're triggered. You're very
I am
triggered.
a bit triggered, but like,
What do you think that he's trying to call a girl, say a high body count?
No.
Like,
I think it's
whatever. Who gives it?
hypocrisy.
It's his fucking fault. It's his feelings, and then that's her feelings as well.
Of course,
Whatever.
no.
Like if you, everyone has their standards.
I
Everyone
agree.
has their numbers that they think is too high or too low, and whatever. Move on.
Oh no,
Who gives a fuck?
It's not that. It's just the hypocrisy that I don't get. That's what I'm saying. Anyone can have whatever body count they want. Like that doesn't even faze me. Like it's your choice, it's your life. Like
Yeah, that doesn't
whatever.
matter.
What I'm
But if
confused
you-
about
if-
is that hypocrisy mentality of being like, yeah, her 50 is different to my 50 because I've had to work harder for that 50. But I'm like, it's 50 at the end of the day, and whatever that number means to you.
Men and
How
women
you
are
would-
different. All we need to know is men and women are different,
Okay.
and everyone has their own set of criteria, and that's it. And if you fall within the criteria of someone, then you match up, and they fall within your criteria. It's a match made in heaven. The key fits the hole. Speaking of different types of criteria, now that you've been going at Yaz on something, now it's Yaz's turn to go at you on something, Nishi.
Okay. What?
Avnisha.
I'm gonna drink
You
some of my
remember,
coffee.
when we were talking about money and budgeting the other day, and
Yeah.
you said something that baffled me, and I can't believe it. It's very hard for me to believe. So we want to get down to the truth.
Okay.
We're talking about how much we spend on whatever our expenses are, how much we leave for ourselves to have fun with. Avnisha, you said that your
Oh no.
weekly budget
Yeah.
to spend on yourself
Yeah.
is $60 a week.
Now, is that, wait, hold on. When you say spend on yourself in Anisha, is that what, just food? Or is that food, clothing, entertainment, everything like that on that $60?
Oh my God, if that $60 could go that far, I'd be very impressed. No. So, okay, let me explain the budget of our household. So when I met Jared, right?
Oh, for fuck's sake. How fucking far back are we going?
When I was 15 years old.
When I was born in
Just
1993.
what do you spend the $60 on?
Okay, but hold on, let me explain because there's some context here, right? When I met Jared, he used to like budget everything. And I used to always be like, how can you budget? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I used to work in retail and all my money that I used to get used to go back into like just buying clothes and, you know, whatever. And then, you know, obviously got married and then, you know, you've got a lot of responsibilities and bills. So we did the budget system and then I was like, oh my God, this is amazing, right? Because I just got introduced to it and I understand like its power, right? So we budgeted everything from presents to obviously expenses to travel to, and so we have a budget that categorizes every single thing that we would ever have to pay for. So we have it there and that's how the money that we both get is divvied up to. And it's like, it's just, it gives you peace of mind as well. Like if there's a random, you know, we even have a budget for like contingencies and everything like that. So everything is kind of sorted out.
Yeah.
And we both decided that we like investing and doing all that stuff. So a lot of our savings or money will go to the investment pool, which leaves a little bit of money for personal spend. So we have money for food and going out, like date night and stuff.
Yeah.
But the $60 is personal spend. So you can spend it on whatever you want. And to be honest, and we've done this for the last 5 years. I don't need much. So $60 goes a long way for me.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Like, why? Just don't have the budget. What the fuck is $60?
But $60 is great.
So what do you spend with your $60?
What are you spending it on? Like, are you spending it every week?
Sometimes I'll spend it on like food. Sometimes, I mean, we obviously have food, like we have food.
like special lunches and stuff.
Yeah, like if I want to get, because I usually pack my lunch and stuff, but like special lunches or like I want to buy a nice top or whatever. Like I also have a clothing budget. I have a clothing budget.
You don't
as
have
well.
no fucking clothing budget.
I do.
You've been wearing the same shit for 2 years.
But why do you have to have so much? Like I don't need that much. Like I have like 10 jumpers that I like. I have, and to be honest, I actually have a lot of clothes. But I have things that I always wear. You know, this is the thing. People think you need a clothing budget, but the reality is you always wear the 5 same things. Like everyone does that.
There's different rotations. You have a high rotation, mid, and low.
Yeah.
And
Like,
low rotation. Yeah.
Look, I 100% understand budgeting. It's great. It's amazing. I understand putting money away for savings or investments or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I understand leaving money for yourself. I just don't understand the $60. That makes no fucking sense to me.
$60 is a lot of money. I know people like.
Avanisha, I bought. Okay. We recorded the show yesterday, right? We recorded the show. I was hungry. I went and bought a steak.
Yeah.
That was $55.
Yeah, and I wouldn't order that. Clearly, because then my $60.
Because you have $5 left.
I just feel like it's a shit way to live.
It's not though. It's
Like,
really
because
not.
I know like you're putting money aside for savings and investments. I get that, but why not just like cut that down a little bit to give yourself a bit more freedom and fun in the life that you live?
Oh yeah, no. But
How many times have you adjusted the budget?
we always.
So it's always adjusting.
No, not always, but like what I'm saying is, we, like quarterly or whatever, we'll look at it. Let's just say we have an added expense. We'll have to go back and redo the budget, obviously, to add in that expense and contingencies and stuff.
So you have it automatically set up, so all the payments automatically go into all the different pools?
Yeah, Jared has it in a way that it's like it's some.
As soon as money comes in, like your monthly comes in, then it just
So
goes.
you have like, I don't know how, like I'm really bad with Excel to be honest, but he set it up in a
Motherfucker
way.
has an Excel sheet as well.
I got an
It
Excel
is.
sheet.
It's an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, first of all, Kian budgets as well, and this is like
I budget as well, but I don't go that much detail. I guess it's different when you have kids. It's a different type of budgeting.
Oh, of course, because
Because my expenses will be different to yours.
Do you have a
No, but hold on. I want to address that comment that you made about like have fun in this life. We have budget for like, when I said everything, so like obviously travel, holidays, we make sure we do all of that stuff, but we just have we just know what our budget is. So like once a year we have like a big holiday, and then we have mini holidays in between the year, like going to the coast or whatever. That's all budgeted in.
I think it's a great thing. I think it's an amazing thing.
But $60 for me is like sufficient. I don't need more. I mean, like if I want, let's just say this.
I kind of see how now that makes sense when you put it into the grand scheme of what the whole budget is. You're covering everything. That's cool.
Yeah.
You have $60 per week to spend on whatever you want.
Yeah.
$8 a day.
That's $8 a day. That's a coffee a day. That's a coffee or 2
Yeah.
coffees a day.
You have a coffee every fucking day. Tell me
Yeah.
that's an expense.
That comes out of my $60.
So you have technically after your coffee, you've got $2 left a day.
Yeah, but like, look.
What the fuck kind of life is that?
No,
I'm sorry.
hold on. If I really want something, okay, like I'm gonna get it. I mean,
How?
no. So what I'm saying is, like, we have like for example, if I wanted to, like, let's say I'm in love with this dress, I want to buy this top, I'll buy it, and then like.
But do you have to wait till your clothing budget builds up?
No, so it'll come out of my clothing budget, and then I'll be negative.
And then what will your $60 have to pay it back?
No, so then it's just like a loan. It's like a loan to myself that I.
So then how do you
pay back the loan?
Because every 2 weeks the budget, like the money
Money
gets
comes in?
in, and then it pulls
tops
up.
back up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're not always buying clothes. So for example, let's just say
Yeah.
X amount. There's $1,000 in the clothing account for a build up over 3-4 months, whatever, right?
Yeah.
You want to buy some outfits and it costs you $1,000. You're back down to zero.
Yeah.
Then you have to wait for it to build back up to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buy something
exactly.
else.
Exactly. Because
So you won't be buying. Okay, that makes sense.
I want to know how much money's coming in.
Okay, no, I will never.
No, I need
will-
to understand.
No. I will not say anything about my.
No, not this. Would you ever tell us?
I feel uncomfortable
At what
talking about
point? At what
money.
point should you budget your money?
Well, I don't feel uncomfortable talking about money, but in terms of just saying,
at what amount of money should you that you're earning should you budget? You should always budget from the get go.
You should always budget, and it's one thing. And you know what? Budgeting should be fucking taught in schools properly.
Oh, 100%.
There should be a 2-year fucking course from year 11 to year 12. So from beginning of year 11 to the end of year 12, you should have at least once a fucking week of just budgeting, taxes, how to spend your money,
Just anything financial.
Anything financial. We don't have that. It's sickening
you're right.
Because it's purposely designed for us to fail.
for us to be fucking slaves to
For
the
us to
system,
fail.
right?
Come on
Yeah.
in.
Oh, someone's here.
Purposely
that?
designed for us to fail.
There he is.
Hello.
Yeah, great. How are you? We're we're about to wrap up. Come say hi to the camera.
Yeah.
Come say hi to the camera. George is here, everyone.
George is here.
Hey,
King
we're about
George.
to get into the George interview, and maybe we'll wrap it up on that.
Tequila shot.
Say again.
Tequila shot.
Okay.
That's so weird. I said that
Do
yesterday.
we all want to do a tequila shot?
Do a tequila shot. We'll make it a fun podcast.
Okay,
let's do
done.
it. We'll do it at the
All
beginning
right.
of the
So, there you go. There's your budgeting from
Yeah.
Avnisha.
$60 a week. You should try it. It's great. I'm just saying.
Maybe we'll go spend her $60 on the tequila shots.
Yeah, no, that's what do you mean? One tequila shot's like $25.
I can't do that,
Nishi,
mate.
but I do want to sit down with you and Jared, and I want you guys to create a budgeting plan for me
Love to.
because I'm so bad. Do you want to? Okay, before we leave, real quick. Oh no,
What?
I just want to show you my monthly spend,
Oh, I'm
and then you tell me if this is normal or not. All right, hold on. Let me quickly sign
I'm
in.
worried. Because for those listening, mind you, Yaz is like he's so kind. He will pay for everyone, like everyone's lunches, everyone's dinners. But sometimes he pays so much in a day. I'm like, Yaz, you got to stop offering to pay for
It's a
everyone's
sickness.
meals.
I think it's a sickness, but you know what it is? I get a dopamine hit. I get a hit of dopamine when I help people, so I get really excited. Okay, one sec.
Okay.
Isn't it funny? I have my budget up already. My budget's always up. I'm always looking at it
That's good though.
once a week.
Once a week? do you look at it every day or once a week?
Pretty much once a week religiously.
Yeah.
On Wednesdays.
Oh
It's my
god,
budget
On
day.
Wednesdays, your budget
I
day.
did not realize. What are we in January?
Yeah, January. What do you-
February.
Oh, we
brother.
just started Feb. All right, how do I check Jen?
Does it give you an amount there? Like a total for Jan and Feb, or are you just looking at one month?
Transactions.
I feel like I'll be very concerned looking at Yaz's expenses.
I've never. Sorry, I usually use my phone, so I've never actually.
And you would, but like, do you have a lot of expenses?
The last 30 days.
Oh, here we go. Just show it. Just show what the last 30 days look like.
So that's the last 30 days.
Oh my! Can I say it?
No, don't say.
Can
it.
you show me?
Yeah, come have a look.
Can I give a ballpark like? Of,
Look it around.
No,
Can I say it plus some?
I can't flick it around because the camera will see it. I don't want anyone to see this.
Oh my gosh!
How does that make you feel?
There is no how are you getting that money in? What is he? Is he?
Well, we'll break that down another day.
Yeah, it's pretty sickening.
Thank you everyone for being here. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, follow, do what you have to do, and I'll try and calm these guys down
I'm
off
in
here
shock.
too. Thank you everyone.
See
See you
ya.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
already cancelled.
If you like the podcast, prove it. Like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave us a cheeky review.